Hey Cuzzo, what it do? It's your favorite country cousin Cuzzo, back for another reaction video, you dig? And today's reaction video is to a podcast that one of my favorite podcasts that I like to watch, and it's from the Tonight's Conversation podcast, you dig? And this short, man, it really resonated with me and kind of hit home for the boy. You know, this was something that I was going through with my wife, and that we had to sit down and talk about at one point, you dig? So I give you my feedback, the rest of my feedback on it once we watch the video. Let's get into it, you dig?
It's about the unhealthy dynamic that starts to take place in a relationship where you're trying to appease a person's insecurity. You now showing up to the relationship to perform for them, to make them feel good, to make them feel like they belong, and to make them so you're whatever it is that you want to be naturally in the relationship, whatever best self you had is now put on the back burner for whatever version of you they need you to be to feel secure. How long do you continue to morph yourself into what somebody else needs you to be to feel satisfied in a apparently, no disrespect, you're not doing a good job if he on your ass about it every day? You're clearly not manipulating yourself the way he wants you to. So what you finna do? It's about the
Yeah, man. Hey, he spoke a word on that right there, you dig? Man, like I said before, this resonated with me in so many ways, you dig, because I was going through this in my relationship at one point, and it came down to the point where, you know, I pretty much had to let my wife know, like, I'm not changing shit else. I'm not changing shit else for you about me, like, because it was getting to the point where I was starting to lose myself, right? And then it just dawned on me one day, like, she really almost trying to change me, you know what I'm saying? Completely. Like, you know, some change is good, and I understood that, and I think that's how I kind of got to that weird place, because in my mind, you know, I was trying to change for the better, right? But it became overwhelming and changing me to the point where I wasn't even starting to recognize myself, you dig? So as he stated in that video, like, that becomes unhealthy, right? But you know, I kind of, when I had to talk with her, I kind of explained it harshly. Some would say harshly, but to me it was more direct. Like, I'm not changing shit else. Like, what you got and what you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna either have to deal with it or leave it, you dig? So yeah, man, that's why this video definitely resonated with me, because I went through it, right? And yeah, you don't want to change a person that much to where they don't even know who they are anymore, you know. Trying to appease your feelings, you know. You want your partner to be who they are, right? Because that's what made you fall in love with them being them, right? And I'm guessing some other qualities as well, but you typically know your mate when you meet them, right? There could be some dark side of things that may come out, but generally overall you kind of have a perspective of who they are, you know. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong at, because they try to nitpick at a lot of those things that they don't like about them, and they try to change them too much, and that becomes overwhelming, basically, you know. So once again, man, I thought this short hit home, and I'm sure it hits home for a lot of you all out there. You know what I'm saying? And if it does and you're going through that, talk with your mate and see if y'all can work it out. And if not, then maybe y'all just in two different places in your life and need to separate. Sometimes that's what it is, man. I definitely recommend trying to work it out as much as y'all can, but when a person really starts to lose themselves for the other person, the person who's changing themselves becomes miserable or could become miserable. I never got to that point, because once I recognize it, I'm like, hold up, fuck that, I'm not changing shit else. Like, for real. So yeah, man, that's my recommendation, man. And thanks for tuning in to the Cuzzo Vision podcast. You did. And we out.